Hi guys, hey guys, welcome back. Okay. As you heard from, or as you saw from the title, you don't hear from title, you see it. Anyways, as you saw from the title, this is not a clickbait. We are moving, and as a matter of fact, we've concluded our removal date, and the removalist company came today to kind of weigh our property and be able to give us a quote, or basically to tell us the price for moving. And you guys, I didn't even know that moving everything has just been like a shock, back to back to back. I didn't really know that it costs that much to move from one state to the other. So we are moving to another state. I'll let you guys guess the state where we are moving to in the comment section. Okay, let's make it a bit spicy. Let me tease you guys a little bit. I hope you guys can hear me, and this thing is not doing jiggy jiggy as I am doing. This city, Newcastle, or let's just say in general New South Wales, we've had many memories, especially here in Newcastle. We've built so many memories, so many childhood memories for the girls. And this particular city, Newcastle, is very special to my heart. This is where I had my two babies, Cora and Zara. And this house holds a lot of testimonies. Okay, this particular house, this is where we've been living ever since we moved to Newcastle. And this particular house just holds a lot of memories. It's getting me a little bit emotional. But I'm not about to cry here on the camera. I'm not one of those people that will set camera and cry. Anyway, so it is bittersweet, to be very honest. We have a lot of memories that we've built over the years. We've moved here. A little bit of backstory for those of you who are new. We moved here from Sydney in 2020. It was at the heat of COVID, okay, the heat of the pandemic. We moved here not knowing. Why am I crying? Why the heck am I crying? Just give me a minute, guys. Okay, we need to be maintaining beauty and steeze. We are not about to come here and cry for the internet, people. I guess I'm human, and that's fine. Okay, is this better? So we basically moved here in 2020, the heat of COVID. We didn't really know what this particular city is going to hold for us. We had recently gotten our 491 visa, which is the main reason why we moved here. Okay, it's been a long journey. Okay, we were not one of those people that came here through permanent visa. Nope, we didn't come here with any permanent visa. My husband first came here on I think it was a skilled visa. It was a skilled visa, but it wasn't permanent. So I think it's, yeah, postgraduate visa it is called, because he had done his masters in another country, and he was given I think 1 year or 2 years postgraduate visa to come here and work for a little bit. It's been so much joys and stress and ups and downs. From that visa, when that one expired, my husband got student visa. He decided to further his studies here. When that student visa expired, we are almost looking at returning to Nigeria, because if you know the struggle of going from one visa to the other in this country, you understand why I am shedding tears. So after that student visa, we had two options, right? Either me going back to school and studying, or we applying for 491 visa and moving to the region. Everything else, to the glory of God, worked well, and we got the visa. So that's how we landed here in Newcastle. So we kind of weighed where to move to. Okay, we are thinking of this Newcastle and also Wollongong, because we didn't really want to leave Sydney. We had already stayed 3 years in Sydney, and attachment syndrome. If you've lived in Sydney, you have a little bit of attachment syndrome that kind of follows you, or kind of makes you not want to leave. Okay, so we still wanted to stay close to Sydney, so we chose we're weighing the option of Newcastle here or Wollongong. So we did a drive. I think I have some of these videos on my YouTube, but obviously I was only explaining what we are going through. Like, I'll just tag it. I think the one when we came here to kind of survey the land, I titled it road trip from Sydney to Newcastle or something like that. So we just checked out this place. It was looking very promising. We went to Wollongong. Wollongong looked good, okay. It looked good, but a bit dry. So we were like, are we even going to get, job here? So we came to Newcastle here and just fell in love. Everything was just great, okay. From the nature to the bubbling city, Newcastle city. So because we're a little bit attached to that city life, we still wanted a little bit of city, okay. And Newcastle was just the perfect choice. And like I said, we don't want to move away from New South Wales totally. And so we settled here, right? And I made a video talking about the pros and cons of living in Newcastle. I'll link that video somewhere. The pros and cons of living in regional area in general. And I did point out that when we came here, we stayed in a hotel for 6 months. We struggled with renting, and we struggled with a whole lot of things, when we moved in newly. And then we started, settling down and enjoying the city. So that's a bit of a background story, okay. I hope you guys don't mind this video being too long. So, but I just needed to tell this story because when you see people, you don't really know what they are going through. You don't know what their story is. It's been a long journey. So basically, when we got to Newcastle here, according to the terms and conditions of 491 visa, one, the obvious one, you have to live in regional area. And my husband was like, this is just jail term that we are going to serve. My husband was like, don't worry, this is just like a jail term. At the end of the day, when we get our PR, we'll be able to move to any place that we want to. With 491 visa, if you live in a regional area for 3 years and you abided by all other rules and do's and don'ts, okay, if you are able to keep with all of that, after 3 years, you get your PR. So like I said, we moved here in 2020. So in 2023, we were qualified for PR. So we applied in 2023. That was last year. And then we got our PR. So we got our PR last year. I have so many things that I love about this place, okay, from the nature. You guys have seen where we visited. Nature reserves here. Most of them are free. All the wildlife, the koalas, the kangaroos, this is where you see them a lot. Just the nature, the greenery, the calm, the peace, the less traffic, the relaxed lifestyle. You don't feel like your life is moving too fast, okay, which was what we felt when we were living in Sydney. And when we came here, we just knew that we have to have our babies here because this place is more coordinated, it's more, peaceful to raise kids. I don't think if I was living in Sydney, I'll be able to be going to all these, their library program, play group, park, night markets. There's just that sense of community, here in Newcastle, as most regional areas or regional Australia. There's just a lot of things that I love about this place. There's so many wineries in Hunter Valley. If you love wine, we've been able to go to a lot of them. Even when my mom came here, we were able to take her. And it's been beautiful. So many memories. And this is where my mom also came. My mom has been here twice, and this is where she has known, this house in particular, this is where she has known us to live. There's so many good things I love about this place. We've just recently started, well, not recently, but we've just started going to church every Sunday, and I've been loving our church. I don't know how I'm going to survive without going to that church. So there's just a lot. This house alone, I love this gorgeous house. I'm going to be doing a house tour because I remember I didn't do any house tour because obviously privacy. I'm not one that actually is comfortable doing a full house tour, but hopefully when we move, I'll be able to do a house tour for you all, okay. So that's just what I wanted to chat with you guys here. Like I said, we are moving, and the reason why we are moving, or the reason why we are moving to the place where we are moving, is just because we have family there. Okay, so that is one thing that's been lacking in our lives, if I should say that sense of family. And when my mom came here, my mom was like, people have family here, why not move closer to each other so that I can be able to help each other with childcare? You know how I always say we don't have any help here. Like if you have somebody here in Australia, why not move closer? So what my husband did recently was apply for jobs in that state, and finally he got the job. So that's why we are moving, guys, and we are going to be united to our family. And Aura and Zara will be able to grow up, with their cousins, and it's just going to be, they're already so excited. I spoke to my sister-in-law the other day, and she was, very excited. She was like, we can't wait for you guys to arrive. And I'm like, we've been waiting all of our life to reunite with you guys. So I'm just really excited, in as much as it is bittersweet, like I said. It's also something to look forward to, just knowing that we have family there, we have support, which is very crucial when you are living in a foreign country. My friend that I spoke with the other day was like, that if it was her that has family in this Australia, that she will pack her bag and go. But obviously it's not that simple, especially knowing that we are tied here, with the whole visa 491 visa restrictions. So now is the perfect time. We've gotten our permanent residency. Like I said, that was last year. It just makes sense that we move now and go unite with our family. I think that's basically it. I'm obviously going to carry you guys along with the moving vlog. Like I said, today the removalist people, the removalist company, they came to check the house and check our property and weigh how much things we have, and we don't really have a lot. We are quite minimalistic. Even them, they were like, I did not even know that it's that expensive. They charged us like, they were saying 9,000 before to move us from here to the States. And after seeing what we have, they ended up charging us like, I think $4 something, because they said our things will be able to be full truck, so we'll have to share the truck with somebody else who is moving to the same state. So instead of paying for the full truck, we can just pay half and share with the other people, if that makes sense. So guys, we are leaving. I'm sorry if I made you like Newcastle, if I made you move to Newcastle, and now I am packing up, I'm leaving. Like I explained, it's things we do for family, right? So Newcastle is still good. Newcastle will always hold a special place in my heart, and we'll always visit. Okay, we'll always visit when we can, and yeah, that's it. So I'm going to catch you guys later. I've already filmed a bit of the vlog of us getting, preparing for the move and everything. So you guys are going to see the vlog after this clip, okay? So yes, guys, like I said, guess in the comment section where do you think we are moving. And yeah, thumbs up, guys, share the video, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you later. Bye, guys.